Mm. Hi guys. We oh, I'm having a bit of a morning today. Why is my But we're doing something exciting today. We're doing something teeny tiny that my camera is gonna absolutely hate. Check out this little guy. I hate being on 1080p. Oh my god. Little piggy. And oh, that one's a bit scuffed. Teeny tiny little bumblebee. Is when it's white on white, it has absolutely no like visual definition. Yeah, I know, it's so cute. We are literally just going to be doing those today. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but I need to hard cap this stream at like the stream length today because I've got stuff I need to do at 3. But we will see. And these will be going if this turns out correct, good, and I manage to get my hand on a little, what's the word? Hand drill, like little hand twisty drill. These are going to become like, well, not the pigs, obviously, because they're huge, but maybe I could make these into earrings. Or a necklace chain or something. Ha! I've got 8 of each of these, so I'm sure I can find some filler. Also, those tea light covers came out of the kiln, and I glued 2 of them to the kiln shelf. And I didn't do the painting very well on them, so they're a little bit scuffed. But yeah, I didn't do enough layers of the purple. I should have, but they came out really cute. Yeah, this one didn't stick. However, this one did. And you can see it's chipped a bit here. And that little yellow bit was part of the kiln shelf. So, teeny tiny bit frustrated. And then again, kiln shelf. But I do like how these came out. I'm quite happy with how the shingles came out. Yeah, that one turned out quite okay. But we're not going to worry about the things that went wrong, because we're going to be sitting here and painting. And that's going to be fun. We're going to have fun today. God, I hope so, at least. Right. What colours are we using today? We are... I should have set this up beforehand, but, you know, we ball. We're using... Save image as. Using that one. We're using... I should come up with a more efficient way to save these colours, but why would I do that? Why would I make things easier for myself? Right. We've got... Hold on a second, I'm just sorting something out. Got that one. And we've got... that one. And we've got... let's use 17. I mean, yeah, I'm in a bit of a funky brain mode today. I've had a bit of a difficult morning. But that's okay, 'cause I can sit here and paint. Oh, also, I will be starting a VOD channel on YouTube, which will be going live on Friday at the end of Friday's stream, probably. So you can watch me lose my absolute shit over and over and over again. So, yeah, right. I desperately need to get a better camera. I really do. But we will work with what we've got. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to fire these. So that will be interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that one's not squashed. Man, I was looking at the cost of half, you know, like a quote unquote budget camera, and that's an awful lot of money that I do not have. So we try though. We try. I'd love to have slightly better definition, because this is only 1080p and I didn't think to get a 4K because I'm very smart. But you know, we learn. We learn. Right. You know, I don't really need that because I can just do this into the cap. Yeah, we're using teeny tiny brushes today. So let's see if I've got steady hands. Come on. Fixed focus camera. Gotta love them. my apron on. There we go. Is it gonna work? These work. Goofy fucking thing. There we go. I love technology. I really do. Yeah, this yellow is going to be this really lovely yellow. I'm quite excited. And I have some earring hooks already. So all I need to do is stick them on there. Oh. Oh, you do not want to sit up straight, do you? That's okay. Oh, you're a little squished. Don't know if I want to do that one then. Beep. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to. How would I stilt these actually? Oh no. F. Oh, you can't even see his silly little face. Oh no. The little piggies are a fair bit heavier than the bees. So I wonder if they'd make it'd be too heavy for probably gonna be too heavy for earrings, but maybe as a keychain charm. Who knows? Maybe that'll work. Oh yeah, that's a squashed one. Little chunky bees. Yeah, because these would it'd hold up pretty well. I just have to be careful about glazing them quite well. These, but yeah, um, these can get posted in tiny little boxes, and they're robust enough that I wouldn't need to. Obviously, I'd need to pad out the box a little bit, but I wouldn't have to pack them as tightly as I do for the balloons. So, that's quite cool. earth am I going to do your tiny little smiles? No idea. And I'm gonna tidy up around the stinger, even if I'm not sure what colour I'm gonna use for that. I might have a light white somewhere that might work. It's okay if in the start my lines are a little bit shaky, because the black that I'll be using eventually is a very powerful colour, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, because if my hands are still shaky and I mess up, we're gonna be in for an interesting time. Yeah, go sleep, it's okay. But thank you for stopping by, even if it is rather late for you. I do appreciate the tuning in. Are you all a little bit squashed? These two might not. Oh! Evil. Ban. Smack. Evil little beast. Woman. Night night. Good sleeps. Why the hell have my feet just started going numb? I love having fun circulation. Mm. Small downside of working on such a small scale is my hands always feel like they're in the way. Right, learning experience, hey? This one's a little bit squished, but you know, it's not got a hole in it, so it should be okay. Glorp. Mm. You can probably see he's a little bit wonky, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Oh, that's all right. I will try my best. Yeah, thanks for sitting in. Nice seeing you again. So tiny. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and tidy this up a little bit, I think. Just because she's a little bit scuffed. But then again, aren't we all? Ain't nobody's perfect. Least of all me. There we go, got the tiny little bit there. Right where the wings are. Suppose I could, like, stilt it and then sand that bit down. I wonder. The stilts are so bit thick though. These are easier because I can just foot them. put them on a dot pin. Not sure about these little guys. We'll find out. How about that? Oh, I'm gonna have to use a really tiny brush. Do I have a pinhead brush? I do. Cool. That's layer 2 done. Hand stretch. Probably should have got a writer bottle for the face, but didn't think of that. So, oopsies. You know, we'll probably end up doing the pigs on Friday if the timing of this is anything to go by. Um, give me 1 second. A better view of what I'm getting up to, because 1080p screen is not helping me. Delete that. Sorry about the wonky audio. I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. I think I'm asking my computer to do a little bit too much. There we go. It is surprising how long this takes, but no, I'm working carefully, so that may be why. I think my sister's just put a pepperoni pizza in the oven because that was a concerning smell. Right, yellow done. Where's the old lace colour? There it is. Hopefully it's not completely dry. Right, here's the bit where I've got to really focus. Oh, this is going to be terrifying. Right. Okay. Let's try this. I just spun that all the way around. Uh, Oops. No, I need to gently brush that off. Oh god. I need to be really, really careful not to get black on my hands, because if that gets on the yellow, it will ruin the colour. I need to be very careful that I don't fat finger this. Just going to put that down for a second. Is it just a bit low? I think I might need to add a little bit of water. Sometimes it gets a bit too thick. So we just add a tiny bit of water. That's a bit better. But I will need to probably do an extra layer, so I need to not forget to do a fourth layer of this. That's much better. That's a much finer point. Oh God, I am so sorry I don't have a 4K camera. I have no idea how I'm going to do the face, but we shall figure that out later. Very useful. I love the concept of later. definitely should have done the wings first. Oh well. Right, don't beans it. That took approximately 7 billion years. Oh my god. Oh god, I've got paint on that hand. I need to not have black paint on that hand. Or that hand, preferably. You know what? That's close enough. Okay. Oh god. Need this a little bit closer to my face. Because I cannot see. You know, for a guy that has chronically shaky hands, I sure did make a decision about painting miniatures, didn't I? It was a really interesting choice for me to make. You know, the only way to get better is with practice. My feet are going numb again. You know what, just use a smaller brush. It can take forever. But that's much easier. Oh, why do I put myself in these situations all the time? Shit. Hmm. Breathe in, breathe out. was weird. Thank you for the follow to that person. Hello. Nice to meet you too. Um, I'm very sorry about my camera quality. I unfortunately, I cannot autofocus this camera. But what I'm doing today is I'm painting these little ceramic bee charms. I'm trying something new because what I usually paint are let's see if I can, I'm going to take an eye. This is a good chance for an eye break. What I usually paint are oh, these are a trial run for key rings, keychains, or earrings. I'm gonna try and hand drill a little dot between the wings. But what I usually paint are these, which is very weird. But I sell ceramic balloons on my Etsy, which I believe there is a link to on my channel. And these are ceramic. I started my Etsy during the lockdown, but thank you. I have been painting ceramics my whole life. I would say ever since I could hold a brush in my hand, but there are footprints made by my mum from when I was like 6 months old. But so ceramics has always been a part of my life. Yes, I live in the south of England. But yeah, you can call me B. I will be streaming for maybe another hour and 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer than that. But I do need to. That will be. Oh, yay! So I don't need to translate time zones. I need to be done by around 3. So yeah, I'm trying something new with this. It's obviously a little bit smaller than the balloons are, but who says you can't, work on something fun? Yeah, it's great to see you in here. Um, yeah, my family has always been in ceramics. So it was very easy for me to start this whole endeavor. I have got black paint. Yes, so my shop opened during the pandemic, but 3 weeks ago, I think, I started this Twitch channel so that I could live stream my process. I uh, I developed a pretty severe like agoraphobia and social anxiety, so going to the craft fairs is it's not exactly my thing. So what I discovered instead is this. Oh man, I really respect traditional artists. I could never. I I tried. I went to university for illustration, digital illustration, but unfortunately that was during the pandemic, and unfortunately it didn't work out very well for me. I uh, I never made it all the way through my third year, but that's okay because I can do this. It will come as no surprise that I really, really love bees. So, you know, oh, I stream every week, more or less, from on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays from midday until about 3, and on Fridays from 1:30 until around 4:30. So I average about 3 hours of streaming. Uh, I will be my VODs channel will be live on Friday at the end of Friday's stream. So you can watch my uh, watch my progress from the very beginning. Sorry if I'm not chatting as much. I do not. However, family business came, swooped in and saved me because my family is wholesale pottery supplies. My family is wholesale pottery suppliers, so um, we sell to the hobbyists and the paint your own pottery. We're closer to retail, not retail, but we sell to paint your own pottery shops, to um, craft groups, and that sort of thing. um, so, um, however, on site, because we also do education for startup ceramicists, we also have 3 kilns on site. We have a. I can remember this. I remember this. We have. Uh, we have a Rhoda kiln, or Rhoda kiln, beefy boy. We have. Um, we have 2 other brands of kiln that I cannot for the life of me remember. But one of them is brand new, and it's from Canada, and it's teeny tiny. It's so cute, and yeah. So I got very lucky. I am on layer 1 of this black paint. It is taking me approximately 7 billion years. So the Canadian kiln is about. The internal dimensions are a little over a meter. I remember this. I've done this. Yeah, so it can fit 3 of those balloons that I showed you in a triangle. Barely. Oh, yeah. Oh, also, another thing that I've got on my website is these silly little guys. They're just a little guy. They're just a little dude. Am I desperately? Yeah. I. Oh my God, they are so not even expensive to buy, but expensive to run as well. The amount of electricity they use is ridiculous. They have to, and you have to wire them differently if you want them to run efficient. Yeah, they have to use a. You could hook them up to mains electricity, but it's better if you get them like it's something like 3-lined versus household electricity that is that is very correct. That is very um, and we run on solar. We've got lots of solar on site, which is very, very fortunate because otherwise the electricity bills would be astronomical. But yeah, if you'd like to know anything about me or my Etsy, go ahead and ask. Or you can just kind of kick back and watch me struggle because my hands are very, very shaky. I am a very fortunate person. My sister is. Oh, um. Um, give me 2 seconds. Um, never mind. Oh fuck, my sister's trying to text me. Um, so these, the bees and so these, the cows and the balloons aren't. Um, they are mold cast by a supplier, by a manufacturer. However, there are 2 balloons on my Etsy. I swear to God, I'm not plugging them. I just have no I don't have the bisque at home to show you at the moment. Where they are a star shape and a giant heart shape are hand cast by me. Well, I say by me, my uncle helps because especially that giant heart, the the bisque on its own is 3 kilos. So if, as you can imagine, if that's poured with slip, that's quite quite heavy. But the balloons I've only shifted recently to getting them done by a supplier, simply because it was easier for me because again I have no space. I have absolutely no space for myself. I am working at a single desk with exactly 2 shelves worth of storage. Um, so we start in small. We start in small. But my dream, yeah, my dream is to have my own studio, or space where I can just have things stored and I can put them in a place. Well, actually, no, the dream is to be able to live on my own because I still live with my parents at the moment. And maybe if I have my own flat, I'll have more storage space. Is it bad practice? I haven't. I've literally only had the Twitch for 3 weeks, so I've not had the time to check other people out. But um, my my lovely regulars, I've had a peek at. Hopefully, when I'm a little bit more established, I can afford a better camera because that really is tragic. I've mostly I've mostly been doing like this Twitch is I'd less watch people and more, stream on it. Yeah, it's quite funny. I've just got a regular old Brio 100 I bought off Curry's. And I didn't realise I couldn't focus it. But we try. We try. Wow, this makes your hand cramp. Yeah, I shall have to give some other people a look. I'll have to copy their notes. I I was hoping to stream some of these little piggies, but it's taken me 2 hours to get to this point. So I will be painting those on Friday. If you fancy coming and watching me do that, then it would be lovely to have you. I am not engagement baiting, teehee. Hey, there is truly no pressure. I am just jesting. just organising a thing. There we go. So Fridays we start a little bit later. We start at around 1:30, maybe somewhere around then. Because in the mornings I have other commitments, so ooh, that's a bit wobbly. You know what, that is a very smart idea since I am a good stopping place. Snap, crackle, point. Snap, crackle, go my joints. But yeah, so no bee is perfect. Very, very true. One thing I am glad for from my illustration degree was they showed me how to do good hand stretches, good wrist stretches. Oh, I saw the fattest bumblebee um, during the summer last year. It was so cute. Huge as well, but God, isn't it great? I love bees. Unsurprisingly. We've got to protect our pollinators. Always. Remember to breathe. I kind of want to be lazy and only do 2 layers of paint. That is incorrect. And it's more likely to go wrong because it can end up patchy. I made these tea light covers as a test. This is also manufactured bisque. Unfortunately, I did a whoopsie. I only did 2 layers of this purple paint. It's supposed to be a much, much darker purple. So, grumble, 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 stop being lazy. If you want to do it, you got to do it right. Ow, elbows. Oh, hi there. Thank you very much. My perfectionist brain sees all of the problems, but I do need to remind myself that I'm only starting out, so it's okay if things aren't flawless. But thank you very much. Sometimes cutting corners gets you muddy feet. Absolutely. Yeah, it's the struggle of being an artist, hey? This is a tiny brush and it still feels absolutely massive. Ah! Practice makes progress. And it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be done. Done to the best of my ability. Oh, my alert boxes are really scuffed. I don't know what's happened because I haven't messed with the settings. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I shall have to have a mess with those tomorrow. um, yes, so thank you both for tuning in. I appreciate you both stopping by. Right, stop faffing with that one. Breathe out. There are technically some tiny. You cannot see it whatsoever because the the light is. I'm still learning my lighting, but there's a teeny tiny little face in here. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. I've got time. Yeah, this is the general setup for how I stream. I'll have what I'm painting. I'll have the colours I'm using, because obviously these really don't look like the colours that they should be. And, you know, it also helps me figure out my colour palettes. um, yeah. break. Remember to drink your paint water. Oh, I haven't got shortcut set up. My Etsy is the same as it is the same as my screen name. It's Be Proud Creations. The logo is a little bee. There are many things that I haven't quite set up yet. But I'm learning on the job, as you always do. Please do not drink the paint water. It's why my paint water is always in a bowl. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't recommend drinking your paint anyway, because it's really awful and chalky. Don't ask me how I know that. It's why I have to paint it on my mug. Paint water. Do not drink. It's like that scene from, oh god, what is it? Arrested Development or something like that. It was a police show. It says, "Dead dove, do not eat," in a paper bag in the fridge. It's just, I don't know what I expected. I think it was Arrested Development. I'm getting sidetracked. Oh my gosh, my elbows. I'm hope the word brain fart. I'm hoping to do the stinger in a light off-white. The stinger and the wings. I pointed at the other ones when I said that. But that's really, really fiddly, and I'm gonna need this really close to my face, so I may do that off camera. Because otherwise it'd be all the way over here, and that's not very good filming. Yeah, still have to remind myself that the camera is not my eyes. Just like that. I need to remember to breathe. That's quite useful when you're painting things. Yeah, I need to put it on the list of things to do. Get a command bot set up. 1 down, 5 to go. Good gracious. Quickly, work quickly. Quickly. Safe. Now that's wet, so that's going to bleed. DJ is running on my computer. Sod yourself. I love technology. Oh, so sorry about that. There we go. Oh, we love technology. We love it. Right, so I've done that one. Maybe if I make funny noises at it, it'll paint itself. I am the absolute scuff king when it comes to basically everything. I am walking Murphy's Law. But I can laugh about it. Yep. Demon noises. My mum occasionally paints ceramics, and she can get this gorgeous amount of detail and like super tidy handwriting, and I can barely go in a straight line. Oh, shite. Then again, she is 55, so close enough. But I wouldn't want to scare. I don't want to scare my lurkers. I love my lurkers. So I'm 23 and my mum is 55 or thereabouts. 1973, I think. I can't count, so take it with a grain of salt. I think it comes with she's done it since she was 18. Yeah, she's been the executive da 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 of the company since she was about 20. So we we've got some catching up to do. I think for my family it's sheer stubbornness. We'll do it out of spite. How about that? Right. Remember to breathe. Itchy face. Ugh. There's nothing quite like having paint all over your hands that will make your face so unbelievably itchy. It's just sod's law, innit? Oh. This black paint is absolutely gorgeous. It's so pigmented. But that is both a win and the worst thing about it. Why couldn't the pinks that I use be like that? And my pinks and my purples. That would be so useful. But that's not how chemistry works, so I really hope I haven't got black paint down me because I forgot to put my only apron is currently in the wash because I dropped a pint. I dropped a pint bottle, this pint bottle, down my front. Scuff King. Scuff King. And yes, indeed, the apron does have bees on it. So, What sort of things do you get up to on your streams? Are you just Oh man, I'd love to, because there are so many different like, God, there are so many different crafts I'd love to do, but at the moment I've got my hands a little bit full. And I also have like negative degrees of money. I am so glad I am the son of the woman that runs the business, because I get employee discounts on stuff. Oh, oh my goodness! Oh, that's so cool! Yeah, when I was still doing illustration, I loved the idea of being a children's book um, illustrator, but I'm that's not what fate had planned for me. I I can't be looking at screens for too long. It My brain doesn't agree with it. Yeah. Can I not stick my head in camera? Hold on. Yeah. I went to one of the arts universities down in Devon, which was really great because it was so pretty down there. But also, it's also very, very far away from my family, which contributed a little bit. I got really burnt out, so I needed to not be doing illustration anymore. I needed to come back home. Be a good streamer, get your stuff in shot. Hopefully, my sister hasn't messaged me anything. Oh, I've just spotted your Instagram follow. Thank you very much. I need to rope my sister into helping me do the Instagram, but I am not very good at that. Yeah. I love the concept of doing craft markets, but um, my severe agoraphobia says no. Yeah. If I can't leave immediately and just go home, yeah. I have problems with being outside for too long, I get too tired, and I have problems about being in loud places with lots of people. So, while it would be great, um, brain says no. But I like talking to the funny little people in my computer. You guys are. This is good for me. This is my happy place. Oh my god, I've got an itchy face again. Right. I can get this done. I can do this. How many layers was this? I've lost track of how many layers I've been doing. Is that one layer? And this is the second. Oh, shit. Okay. I may end up doing the third layer off camera. Which is brilliant content creator moment, but although the demons are telling me that I can get away with 2 layers. But that is the devil talking. So oh, they're so cute. Oh, my little heart. Yeah, luckily I am recording all of this. So if I remember to, I might try and put together a little edit. Ooh, that was charming. Have I seriously got the hiccups? The human body, isn't it fantastic? Yeah. Yeah, this is Twitch is me trying live streaming is me trying to get better at talking. And I mean also having a camera pointed at me forces me to do my goddamn job, because I do like having food. That is quite useful. So uh, I love being out of school and having to force myself to make myself do, like, trick my brain into think I'm doing homework. Okay, arm break. Yeah, I've discovered I do love streaming. It's very calming. I get to just kind of sit here. I get to do something that I do like doing. I do like it. um, no, seriously, I love ceramics. I love doing it. Um, and it's good for routine, isn't it? It is a job, and I get to the pie in the sky dream is that this becomes my main source of income. Maybe not Twitch, but my Etsy. It would be amazing. Um, it's difficult to have a conventional job um, when going outside is so terrifying. And every time you look for a digital job, it's always a scam of some description. Yeah. I'd love to make. I want to do something that I love. And it's a bonus that it makes me money. Something, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Oh, I love this song. This is so chill. So I've still got it's easier for me to not get burnout doing this because it's always a little bit different. Always a bit of variety, and doing things without being terrified that you'll get a bad grade in it is it's a fair bit better when you're not terrified. Right. So squished. I wonder how these got so squished. It's because oh, do you want to see a really, really scuffed one? Oh, that's my face, sorry. This poor little guy's got a crack in it, which you can't see even remotely, but right there, I think in part of the machine process, it just got splot. Because these are hollow. It's because they're hollow. Because if the clay can't dry thoroughly, it runs the risk of exploding. And while I do love explosions, the other pieces of things in the kiln do not like explosions. You basically create a claymore. Not a claymore, a grenade. Right. Hey, I've gone all the way around. Yeah, because kilns get awfully hot when they're firing, especially when they're bisque firing, which is what this level of the clay is. Because you've got the wet clay, which is called greenware. We've got this, which is bisque fired. And then you've got the final bit, which is glaze fired. And bisque firing, well, firing at all, it can get around 1,000 degrees Celsius. So imagine if you've got a little pocket of water right in there, and that goes to 10 times the boiling point of water. That amount of gas expansion means it just goes pow. Which is less than ideal if you want something all in one piece. If you've watched the Great Pottery Throwdown, which I do recommend, on the caveat that just like every single craft show on TV, they don't give their contestants enough fucking time. Ever. Yeah, I've got a couple of the mugs that one of the people on Throwdown has made, and they're so good. I love them to pieces. Hopefully they stay in one piece. Yeah, I want to Throwdown is great. If only God, if only it was like Project Runway or something, where they're like, here's an infinity budget. You've got 3 months. Go crazy. Right, so what I'm gonna do really quickly, because I've still got a tiny bit of time. Hang on, let me double check something. It has actually taken her an hour to do that thing. What I might do is I am going to clean up a little bit around the stinger and the wings, because while that yellow is very light, the image 86. Come on, stupid thing. The light color for the wings is very much white, which is quite delicate. Hang on. There you go. That's the colour. So it's, while it isn't like pure white, it is very pale in comparison to the yellow. You've got to be careful. I put that into paint. There we go. I'm so professional, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, there is such a beautiful. Uh, there's this really gorgeous luster that lusters. It's so pretty. It's like a mother of pearl. And the image on it does not do it justice. Ha! Oh my god, I've just looked up how much that luster costs. And for a 100-gram bottle, it's basically £30, which is quite something. Yeah, not doing that. It's like lovely, lovely in theory. I am very thankful for the. That's not my shovey brush. Where's my shovey brush? Ooh, there's my shovey brush. Although it is huge. Do I have a different one? Here's my mug of brushes. Because if you get a firm bristled brush, and you dampen it a little bit, you can sort of scrub the paint away. You just got to be very careful that you don't scrub it too. For goodness sake. You know what? You don't scrub it too far, because otherwise that happens. If in doubt, use a fingernail. We love scuff. We love scuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping if these fire well, they will be going up on the Etsy when I figure out how much to charge for them. Which is a whole different beast. Need to scribble that a tiny bit. Right, we are kind of winding down to the end of stream. Last 10 minutes. Yeah, it was definitely wishful thinking that I get the pigs done as well. You'd have thought that yeah, the balloons take me 45 minutes to paint. 45 minutes to paint a balloon, and that's taken the exact same amount of time. Like, these 6 have taken like the exact same amount of time. I don't know if there's any comparison in illustration, but so annoying. Yeah. I had fun. I did have fun doing this. I love that I've literally got some sculpting knives in the other room. But you know what? No. Fingernail. That paint is never going to come out from under there. Gotta be very careful taking off the black. I said very fucking careful taking off the black. Close enough. I wonder if Healthy is streaming still. Might raid them. Hello, Toastada. Shit. Hello, hello. I have absolutely no idea what that collaboration thing did, but hello, hello. We are, oh god, we're just finishing. Shit. Hello. So. Raid train. So. What we've got up to. Oh, yeah, they're on the way back. So what I've got up to today is I've been painting these tiny, teeny tiny little bee trinkets. The goal is it's legitimately taken me 3 hours to do 6 of them. The goal is if these turn out pretty good, I will be drilling a little hole into the top of these and making them into bag charms, or maybe these are quite heavy for earrings, but maybe into earrings or necklace charms. And oh, actually, you're just in time to do a teaser for what I'm doing next stream on Friday. On Friday, we're doing piggies. We're doing little piggies. Can I get that to look how cute? I know, aren't they adorable? Ah! I've had a complete brain fart. Oh, also, to stutter, the tea light covers that I was painting, the little houses, they've been fired They've turned out a little bit scuffed, though. Why has my face disappeared? God damn it. Why did that close? Did it crash? You know what? Fine. Well... never mind. Where did my face disappear to? Quit. That's not irritating. That's not irritating in the slightest. No, not that one. That one. I am such a professional. But yeah, look. Bear with me a minute. I am exploding. What? My internet really hates me today. The purple here has turned out more patchy than I wanted it to, because it's meant to be that purple. I have absolutely... Or was it? What? Or did I use a different purple? Did I? Or, in any case, I didn't do enough layers of this, so it's turned out patchy. Which is really, really annoying. But it's okay. It's okay. Because I can always fire it again. I can heat it up, paint it again, fire it again. If I remember what purple I used for that. Right. Okie dokie. We're going to move to a... That's really annoying. Right. Have I fixed my camera? Unbelievable. God damn it. Right, we're gonna find... Right. I definitely wasn't muted. Trust. Let's have a look. Let's see if anyone's hey, thank you for stopping by. Yes. Categories. My internet is catastrophically exploding. But yeah, so I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays I stream from midday UK time, and on Fridays I stream from 1:30 UK time. Oh. For about 3 hours, usually. Da, da, da. Don't need the stream deck anymore. Makers and crafting. And what I do is it is ceramics. So let's have a look. Oh, come on. Right. I'm brain fart. Oh, there's someone doing cross stitch. Let's have a look at them. Right. Okay. Ta-ta.